Chapter 4. How did the idea for the book come about? Will the vaccine reach Muslims like me? While I was thinking, I seized a feeling of hysterical laughter as I wondered whether they could prevent the medicine from Muslims all over the world because of previous conflicts, wars, and problems. Is it possible for Muslims to be denied medication all over the world because of conflicts, wars, and past problems? Then the laughter is silent a little, as if I was trying to calm my mind. And I say, I don't think they miss human feeling to do that. If some individual Muslims had previously committed crimes against humanity, then his misdeed must be limited to himself only. For he as an individual or as a group is fully responsible for his action in front of God and then in front of humanity in general. And we should not link it with Islam in any way. And we should not link his action to the rest of the Muslims. Because all nations and peoples have members who embrace extremism and terrorism as a thought. And the greatest evidence is what happened in the breaking into the Senate in the United States of America a few days ago, and those who carried it out were non-Muslims. I ask the noble reader to read the ideas of some of these non-Muslim groups so that he knows that the problem is not related to Islam and Muslims. Terrorism is a backward, anomalous and racist ideology that is totally and categorically inconsistent with the lofty humanitarian principles that all human beings seek to achieve. Returning to the reason for the hysterical laughter that I had while following the news of the coronavirus. It was because I remembered that all Islamic countries are backward in the field of scientific and medical research, and there is no 1% hope that they invent or discover any medicine or vaccine for this virus that was not considered. I no longer follow any of the Islamic news channels, and I am following news in advanced countries and scientific research. And I hear some laboratories and world centers announcing progress in their research towards finding a vaccine. And I hear some of their analysts say that the coronavirus vaccine, if it appears, is not necessary to reach Islamic countries because this is an opportunity to eliminate them without effort. And I was when I saw the emergency and medical staff, whose cadres are Muslims and non-Muslims, risking their personal lives and sacrificing their safety in order to save the life of another person, who are not from their religion and they are not from their culture. For one reason only, which is that they are human beings, and strive to preserve the life of any person just because he is a human being only. So I liked becoming such and I wrote this book. Chapter 5. Goals. In this book, I want to share my thoughts as a Muslim person who lives in this time, and I hope to find Muslims and non-Muslims who share the same ideas, dreams, and aspirations for a better future for human on earth. This is to provide an opportunity for everyone to participate in thinking about how to create a global humanitarian union to prevent diseases, wars and conflicts which threatens people of any religion because they are only human regardless of their religions and cultures. In the end, there is no difference in the physical and biological creation and formation between a person and another human being, but there is a difference in beliefs, ideas, cultures, and religions. And these differences give us the enrichment of the human being and integration with those who share the character of humanity. Note that you do not know whether a person is a Muslim or non-Muslim until you ask him about his religion. Chapter 6. The proposed means of achieving human unity are reprogramming the subconscious mind of every Muslim about his view of the other, And that automatically will reprogram the subconscious of the non-Muslim until they reach a common root because they are forced to do that. How many viruses such as corona or any other disease that humans need to know that they must unite to preserve the future of the human being on Earth? Hence the most important question appears, which is how we do that. Simply we go back to the words of God Almighty, we have honored the children of Adam, honoring the human being in general and not only the Muslim. I will add the explanation of the verse to non-Muslims here. Almighty tells us about His honoring the sons of Adam and honoring them in His creation for them in the best and most perfect form. And the Almighty said, we have created man in the best of calendars, that is, he walks standing upright on his feet, and eats with his hands, but other animals, walks on all four limbs, and eats with his mouth. And makes for human the hearing, vision, heart,